Actually we are going to create a simple REST API. If you don't know what REST API is, I'll put the link in the description where I have discussed what REST API is, and by watching that video you will easily understand what REST API is. So let's create a folder with name of routes. Inside routes we'll have a file players.js. Inside players.js let's at first import express. Const express is equal require express. Const router is equal express dot router. Okay, module dot exports is equal router. We need to export it and import this router inside app.js. Const from expressjs.com you can see the routing. Go to guide routing. From here go down below, you see how to use express router, the very simple way. Okay, we can create a get request, post request by using express router. Let's create that post request. Control X and Control V. Instead of app we need to use router. This API should not be here. Players, we can write that API in here. Actually players, this should be players route. Player. Now in below this connection we can do app.use quotation mark / API. Here we can write that API comma player router. This should be route, not router. Okay, now this time all the route from this player route will start with this API. Okay, let's check. Now this time the endpoint will be like this: localhost 5000 / API / players. Where this API coming from? This API coming from this app.js API. All the route start with this. I said it. Okay, let's cut it and paste it inside the browser. Let's check it out. It's saying message success. That means it is working perfectly. Next we'll create a simple post request. Just copy this and paste it down below here. This would be a post request. You can do the same endpoint with different request. You cannot do the get request with same. Actually we cannot do two get request with same endpoint. Actually you cannot do the same get request with same endpoint. Whether you need to change the endpoint or you need to change the request method. For example, you can change post, get to post, or put or delete, something like that. For now I am going with post. To add any data you need to use post. Okay, and here I am going to add some data. That's why I am adding this add at the end. Okay, you can keep like this, but I'll do like this, so it will be more sensible. Before that, what we can do, we can just keep this thing separate from this file. Okay, so let's do it. At first I'm going to create one more folder with name of config. Inside config we'll have a file db.js. here we'll have a db config file. I'll create, actually let me cut it from here and paste it here as well. Module dot exports is equal connection. This thing we need to export from here and import it inside here. Const con is equal require config / db.js. here this con is coming from this db and this is using it here. Okay, let's use the same thing inside our player.js. okay, but this time there should be 2 dot because we are going one step backward. This we are inside this routes folder. One step backward mean we are inside this nodejs CRUD folder. Inside nodejs CRUD folder we have this config folder, and inside this config folder we have db.js. okay, now we can use this con. okay,